ऑन आवर चैनल शुभ टेम्पल। आप सभी का स्वागत है हमारे चैनल शुभ टेम्पल पर। आई एम शुभम जोशी
I'm Temple Dawn.
and today we are here in front of you for the wonderful talk about our channel. So first पहले हम अपने चैनल को इंट्रोड्यूस कर देंगे इस टाइम पर।
Hello. I don't know what you said.
We are going to introduce our channel.
I'm Temple Dawn, and today we're here to talk about living a free life, what it means to truly live a free life. So I'm waiting for Shubh here. And Shubh, before we get started, do you think we should turn this to the side so we can get a clear view?
Nothing very clear. नमस्ते। आज हम बात करेंगे टुडे वी विल टॉक अबाउट स्पिरिचुअलिटी। टुडे वी विल टॉक अबाउट all the wonderful aspect of spirituality and we are going to talk about what else, Temple?
I thought we were going to talk about what it means to live a free life.
Yeah, what it means to live a free life. So let's begin. According to me, freedom comes from the inside. When you are living totally freedom from the inside, for me this is freedom of life.
Okay. So I think that a lot of times we think about freedom is what's going on externally, what's going on around in society, what country we live in, the things that are happening around the outside, our external circumstance. Are you sure you don't want to turn this to the side, Shubh?
I can do.
Yeah. We're getting, we're going to fix this camera angle here so that you can see us a little bit better before we get started. And while we're waiting, or while we're waiting to get this camera angle fixed, I see that there's some of you that are joining us. If you would put in the chat box where you're joining us from, that would be great. And then as we continue on to talk here, we would love to know if you agree, disagree, if you have any other comments that you would like to share.
It's coming like this. We need to do the same.
All right, guys, bear with us. We'll get it figured out.
Two people are watching the live. It's here. So we are back.
Yeah, let us know where you're joining us from, the chat box, or figuring our camera situation. This is interesting. All right, so we'll just make do here with what we have.
Yes. So, namaste again. Sorry for all the inconvenience. Let's talk about freedom. As I said, freedom comes from the inside. What is your takeaway, Temple?
I thought I just said about a lot of times people think of it in terms of what's happening in the external world.
All those people who are watching now, please comment where are you from and what is your question and what you feel about freedom. Those who are watching in the later replay, they can also comment every single time they are watching and when a question arises in their mind for the better clarity. The second point of mine is what is the freedom is clarity. Clarity gives you a lot of freedom. So let's a little bit elaborate in the description what I feel when I teach meditation and according to my experience about the freedom. It takes a lot to realize what exactly is freedom all about, because we have mind, body, emotions, all the things going on, spiritual energies and other people talking into our head. So somewhere people just forget the idea of freedom and they think speaking like freedom of speech, freedom of eating food, freedom of religion, freedom. These are the outer freedom. This our freedom depends on something, like you can drive a car, you can drive a bike, you can drink alcohol. It's all this freedom is depends outside. Some countries have different freedom rules, some countries has different freedom rules, but this all are outside freedom. In when we talk about inner freedom, freedom from the inside, it means are is your mind, body and emotions are really alignment? Is your mind is listening yourself? What exactly you want in your life? How you want to feel? How you want to experience? This is called inner freedom.
Here's a good question that I would like to ask you guys, and please don't be shy, but I would love if you would put in the chat box. So do you feel like it's possible to live a totally free life in no matter what circumstance that you have in your life? So that's something to consider and explore. Is it possible that you are totally free and no matter what situation, no matter what your family situation, whatever country that you're living in, however you find yourself in this moment, are you feeling free within yourself? And if not, if you don't feel free in this moment, what do you feel like is your obstacle?
Yeah, I feel what is exactly the obstacles, and you guys can also comment. What the main obstacles mostly people is their own mind. It's called chatter of mind, mind chattering. Mind chattering means my mind is talking all the time. Sometimes telling you this, sometimes it's telling you that now you're drinking coffee. Sometimes mind telling you to drink coffee, sometimes mind telling you to drink chai, sometimes maybe sweet or something, anything like. So this is all about mind, but you are not fixed what exactly is your freedom. Now there is little bit confusion. Is it my mind is telling to drink coffee or I want to drink coffee? My mind is telling me to do something or I really want to explore this within me. There is something. It's that's why I'm saying. And this is the reason I'm telling you. There is a very sharp and very smooth line between.
So I think for me personally, what's even more fascinating, even beyond whether you really want to do something, is what are you imagining is an obstacle, or what is it that you're afraid of in your life that's preventing you from being free? And is it really there? What is it that you really are thinking in your own mind, like Shubh said? What kind of mind trick is making you or separating you from realizing that you are free in this moment?
I think and I feel what is separating is again the mind. Your emotions can also be separating because of the foundation of emotions we are human being. At the same time, emotion are 99.9% time emotions are always attached with the situation. Suppose today I'm watching one match, cricket match, India versus Australia. So my emotion would be go with the country. So because it's connected, or you can say attached with the identity of where I live. But suppose I don't connect with India and suppose there is a match between Australia and Sri Lanka. Now there is my emotion is not that involved there. I will feel most of the time I will feel free. Okay, is it India? Is it Australia is winning or Sri Lanka is winning? I don't care. I just watching the cricket. But when India is playing with against any country, I think okay, like let's support India. India will win because now here your identity is connected or attached. Now in that scenario, can you really say you are free? Freedom can possible, but are you listening your emotion? So emotion is connected. I just gave an example about how your identity is connected with one emotion, and this one particular emotion can be different in different scenarios. Every single moment of the life it's somewhere your emotions get attached. You think about your childhood, different emotions. You think about this life, different. You think about 5 years ahead, different emotions. Even future, you can create different emotions thinking about future. So it's called dependency on someone. I think it's connected. Mera Bharat Mahan. Thank you, Prakhar and PJG. You are saying India is great. India is great. Now you have these emotions. So emotional dependency or emotional freedom. At the same time, inner freedom, that we never allow our emotions to take charge.
So that's a really good point. Well, and the thing is just being aware of the emotion, and then questioning whatever emotion that's there. That's how you really challenge your mind, because like Shubh said, your mind tricks you. So, and we tend to believe in our own mind. So I think that the key is noticing the fear that's telling you that you're not free, and then just challenging the thought, the thought that you tell yourself. And that's really what we do in our sessions with our guided meditations. Whenever these things come up, is really just look at what's there, what's the thought that's causing the fear. And a lot of times, just being aware of the thought, that's just seeing it clearly, will dissolve whatever it is that you're imagining, that you're allowing your mind to imagine. Once you bring it in front of you and truly explore it, you see that it's just a mind trick. It's just something that you plant there that you feel like is keeping you down, keeping you suffering, or keeping you apart from being happy.
Yes, what I feel is someone is keeping you apart from being happy. At the same time, your freedom. Oh, first of all, guys, I want to give you a very good news. We are going to start a new series on childhood trauma.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yes, from tomorrow. So it's a good time to tell you that before you skip the video or just go to bed, because it's night here, you can join our sessions, childhood trauma, and we are going to start a series on YouTube. It would be completely free, and you can come and check anytime, any video. We will make a playlist. It would be for your convenience, and we will give 1, 2, 3 like by number. Like I'm already making past life series, I'm giving them number. Now I started karma series, I'm giving them number. Manifestation meditation, giving them number. Like we are going to introduce a new series, childhood trauma and healing. Now that would be a great series, and I think you guys would love the essence of it.
Yeah, because we notice in the last years that we've been working together, and most of the people that we work with have been with us for a long time now, like a year or more. And it seems like even if they're just coming in to learn about meditation or interested in guided meditation, somewhere some kind of childhood trauma comes up. So we thought it'd be really great to really bring that out into the light and explore that, because most of the time there's something like that that's rooted in our childhood, and whether we're fully conscious of it or not, it tends to come out, just because meditations kind of bring out what's kind of been suppressed or repressed anyway.
Oh, wow, news. Thank you, PJ Triggerji. Yes, new series is coming, and this will be a great series for you to watch, like childhood trauma. And yes, there are many people who are who are being suppressed in their childhood. So we are trying to give them freedom. As our today's topic is all about freedom. What I feel, childhood is a very beautiful aspect of life. Childhood is something that must be nourished, nurturing. In that meantime, if something happened with someone, and many energies get involved, so we are making this series to help people that how to come out with the childhood trauma.
Yeah, and one thing that's really interesting and some things that are very commonly talked about nowadays is that topics like spiritual bypassing or toxic positivity, um, all kinds of things about dealing with traumas and the rules of being a victim, things like that. But I think that having a safe space to explore, because traumas really cannot be qualified. It's something that you could grow up in a family, two siblings. One sibling could find the same circumstance traumatic, the other one could think nothing of it. So the thing is what could be traumatic for one may not be traumatic for the other, and what could be toxic for one person could maybe is not toxic at all, it's totally healthy for another person. So that's the interesting thing to explore is traumas, how to heal from them, and how to realize where the power is.
Yeah, and great. Thank you, Pediatric. You have great points, Temple, that yes, traumatic event, and I really like all the essence of your sentences, which is completely wonderful. And traumatic situations, traumatic events, even the emotion, one emotion. I realize in most of working with many people, as I work with many people for meditation, even one emotion they hold in their heart for many years, maybe decades, some people maybe lifetime. But suppose I tell you this, give you this example. Now suppose there is a pot, it's my hand. Now it has only this space. Suppose this space is already filled with one emotion. Now you have only outside. The main space is already filled. So there is no point of new dimension, new energies, new situation. That's why called blocked. This is, today I am going to reveal what is we call blocking energy. It's called blocked with one emotion. Until and unless you are not willing to channelize this energy into something, into space actually. That's why we say space. The better the space, no thought, no emotion, no energy, space. The new space, the space keep you lightful all the time. Space means you having one emotions and now you get rid of it. Completely freedom. That's called no past, no future, only present or no present. This is called Shiva. So becoming like Shiva, it's possible. We can think like this, that suppose you think something happened with you or something happened already. Now this is the time that willingly you work upon it and you realize, you meditate what is in your heart and you channelize. For also that you can join my heart chakra meditation, and it's a very beautiful meditation about the heart chakra. It's not only I am marketing the meditation, but it's something it can channelize and can give you a lot of wonderful aspect within you.
I think you mentioned a very big thing, Shubh, and that is letting go, creating the space for new experiences. Because we talked about the inner freedom, and we talked about how the mind prevents us or blocks us from experiencing the freedom. But yes, I think when we do these meditations, and heart chakra meditation is something that it's an ongoing thing, cleansing your heart space and opening yourself up to have new experiences, because we carry around all these baggages, and it's really important that we cleanse old energy, toxic thoughts, beliefs, anything that's not serving us now. We have to let go. We have to release all of these things that we're holding on to, so we can create the space, so we can receive what we're wanting to experience in our life, because like Shubh said, we just carry all of this old heavy energy and we just block. There's so many blessings, there's so many things waiting here for us to experience, but we prevent ourselves from being able to do that just by holding on to this heavy energy or these old memories of traumatic experiences.
Yeah, and until and unless we will hold the energy, the most who is suffering from all of this is you. I mean, the one who has the energy. I am suffering. Anything happened. It happened by a person or a situation or few people. It's already has done by them. Now you are the one who's carrying their energy until today. So you are the one who needs to be free. And it's very simple. Even in one moment it's possible. Your willingness that I want to make myself free. I want to be in freedom.
Well, and I think you're saying something really important too. Most of the time when we ask people what they want to create, they're not even free to know what they want to create because they're so busy trying to fight off all of these demons in their life. So when you ask them what they want, they really don't even know. So when you aren't even clear with what you want to experience or what you want to create in your life, then it really blocks you from experiencing this inner freedom that we're talking about, because you're putting all your energy on trying to escape or trying to fight.
Yeah, and again, as I was telling, that you hold something in your heart. Now you are holding. Some people have this tendency to hold, they want to hold this. I mean, holding is even negative or positive. Whatever you hold, you are holding, you are not allowing to free. Suppose there is something heaviness. Now people feel secure in heaviness. Yes, there is a point. There are many people who feel secure in heaviness. That's why many people who's working in corporate world or anywhere, they have a heavy pressure situation, but still they are working because they are feeling secure. So there are many people, there is a lot in their heart, there is heaviness, but they are feeling secure in their heaviness. They feel that if I will let it go, then there will be no point to live, or the security will gone to live. But the heaviness is like that you are in your hand, there is a fireball and it's hurting you. So according to the environment we create in meditation, that kind of environment, it's a very secure environment for the one. And if I will tell you, if I will give you here guidance, creating the atmosphere of security, like guidance of that you will be listened, you will be guided, the energy will be channelized, and you need to open to yourself. It's not only about me being open to anyone else. It doesn't matter that I open to world or not, or how I want to open. It depends. It's my choice. How I want to open in the YouTube. How I want to open in another in different situation. But how you want to open with yourself. This is spirituality is all about. This is the meditation is all about. How are you going to open with yourself? So you deserve the lightness, you deserve the love, you deserve to feel wonderful, and you just need to work a little on yourself.
Exactly, and this is something that Shubh and I say a lot on any lives. We're pretty new to lives here on YouTube, but Facebook. We used to do lives there quite a bit, and the thing that you'll hear us always say is that every relationship is a mirror of the one you have with yourself. So if you're in some kind of discordant or inharmonious relationship somewhere, it's just showing you certain places or aspects of yourself that you need to heal.
Yeah, and what is being to be healed, it has also the possibility to grow something wonderful, something amazing. I always say, there is always a possibility, a great possibility that today you are feeling deprived, today you are feeling less energy, today you are feeling not very good, hurtful, but there is a possibility that tomorrow morning when the sun rises, you just wake up like a wonderful person, or amazing, or free, or just enlightened. Who knows?
Exactly. And I think we talk about enlightenment, we talk about being in the present moment, but that's really true freedom, is when you can just allow yourself to be in the present moment, no matter what is there. You're not distracted, you're not thinking about something in the past, you're not thinking about something in the future, but you're just totally here in this space right now.
Yeah, and as we talk about the freedom, is also being, freedom comes from the inside and then it go outside. As I started the video also, that it's never that someone is giving you freedom. No, you have freedom already. You born free. No one, you didn't born with something in your neck. You born free. Now, how you upbringing, your everything, it depends. Like, of course, how was your childhood and many things around you, situation happened. Now you become a grown person. Now everything is in your hands. Now this is the time to show the characteristic of a great human being. Now this is the time to take the freedom back. When we are child, many things were putting on us, do this, do that, listen to this, you should do that, you should do not do that, and okay, that's completely fine according how the society is being structured. But what we can do is, in this moment, we can take our freedom back. Okay, I will listen to the entire world, but I will observe within me how a truth. The thing is, there is only one thing can make anyone free, which is truth. This is the quote of Gautam Buddha or all the enlightened beings. But you need to realize what exactly is truth, because truth is not something I can tell you. Even my truth can be a lie for you, because I tell you there is no body, but there is a body. But possibility is there that many enlightened beings, many masters say, now there is no body. This is their truth. But my truth is, no, I have a body, I feel pain. I feel when someone pinch me, I feel, so I have a body. Second thing, someone say there is no soul, like Buddha say no soul. This was his reality. He realized something. But in our culture, in Sanatan Hindu culture, we say yes, there is a soul, because that was the experience of many beings. So one really ultimate truth can be once a lie for someone else. So you need to discover your truth, where your heart feels truth, where what voice coming from the inside you.
You mentioned a really good point, and that is, when you are truly free, you can allow everybody else, like Shubh saying, you realize that everybody has a different truth as their reality. Like, you can be an American, you can be a Christian American, you can come into all of these things that are similar, but when you really get down into the details of it, you'll come to find that there's no two beings on the planet that are experiencing the exact same reality or the exact same truth. So the thing is, the real freedom in spirituality, in life, is you realize my reality is, I'm free to live it and experience it, and also allow everyone around me to experience and to have their own truth and their own reality.
Yeah, and this is something that at the same time you should not put your reality on someone. Yes, you can open up yourself. You can open up. You can tell, this is my truth. does not mean this should be your my truth should not be your truth with the force. Many people are doing this with the name of many things, but this is the heart of spirituality. We give freedom, we receive freedom. My truth can be come with inside. Someone else's truth comes from the outside. There can also be a truth. At the same time, you once something is there, it will come from the inside.
Yeah, and
Your inner voice.
the other thing that actually I think really beautiful things happened in Shubh and I in our travels over the last couple of years. It's a really beautiful magic that happens when you can come into a space with people that are having all different kind of realities, but yet you are all open to sit with each other and to share your truth, share your reality, and also just be open to listen to what everyone else. So when you can come into that space and all of your energies are harmonious, and yet you have a very diverse, experiences, it's a really great place because you are free, you are also giving them freedom, and yet everyone there is expressing what's happening in their life. And when you do that and everyone's open, then it really opens you up to expand your own consciousness, your own understanding of the nature of reality.
Yeah, and it will take time. Again, I will also want to tell it's a process. Long, short, no, it's a process. You learn in every single moment. Today you have a different reality, tomorrow different. It's like an onion peel. You have many personality. You lost to one thing, you merge. It's a lifetime process. Today you have a different realization. Tomorrow you will realize that yesterday I was wrong and today I'm right. Or maybe you say today I don't know anything. The best thing is I don't know. I'm learning or growing or elaborating, or we can say we are living into the freedom and exploring.
Yeah.
This can be few wonderful aspects of life where we can explore within ourselves and in the world.
Exactly. Really quick one.
It was, I think, a wonderful life.
Yeah.
Time to close up and say good night.
Good night.
Wonderful sleep, rest, Shubh Ratri, Shabba Khair, Sastri Akal, and please check our all the series. You can go to YouTube, playlist, music, meditation, and mysticism, Shubh Temple. Thank you, guys. Very grateful for your presence. Very grateful for the listening. Thank you. धन्यवाद. Thank you, PJ Trigger जी. जय हो, जय रात्रि, शुभ रात्रि. PJ ट्रिगर जी, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आप हमारे लाइव पर आए और आपने पूरा लाइव सुना. इसके लिए हम आपसे धन्यवाद देते हैं. धन्यवाद.